Hi, I'm Dhayini.
I'm Puspa.
I'm Asiyra.
Today we are here to talk about our mini research project under Foundation of Education 1, class session 1 under Professor Hamdan. Okay, so our mini research project is based on classroom management versus classroom discipline. So today we are going to explain about overall what we did for this mini research project, what was our outcome.
So now I will explain about the three objectives that we found based on our research. The first will be to explore the common problem encountered by the teachers in the classroom. The second is to identify the techniques used to overcome or avoid the problem. The third is to determine the effectiveness of management techniques.
Okey, bahagian metodologi pula, kami telah memilih seramai 10 orang responden yang terdiri daripada kalangan guru daripada sekolah kerajaan, government school dan private school. Daripada 10 responden yang kami dapatkan ini, kriterianya di mana guru-guru tersebut perlulah mempunyai pengalaman mengajar di dalam kelas at least satu subjek utama mereka mengajar. Jadi daripada responden tersebut kami telah bina instrumen, ada 10 soalan terbuka yang perlu dijawab oleh responden tersebut, dan jawapan-jawapan yang diberikan tersebut kami akan kategoriskan dalam kaedah color coding, di mana jawapan yang sama kami akan kategoriskan dalam satu color berdasarkan keyword yang diberikan daripada guru-guru tersebut.
Okay, as for the results obtained from our interview transcribed, as what my friend have mentioned just now, from that interview we have transcribed those interview, and then we did thematic analysis through color coding, where we found a few keywords, and those keywords we have categorized them into themes based related to our objective. So one of the theme that we obtained from this interview was common problems encountered by teachers in classroom, and those keywords that we obtained from the interview is that one, student lacks attention in class, which means that most of the teachers, what they mentioned, the problem that they encounter in their classroom is that their students are not paying attention in their lessons. Okay, so that was one of the main problem that they need to handle or manage in their classroom. Besides that, they also say that students, they are being overly dependent on teachers, which means that teachers have to spoon feed them. There is lack of initiative from students' part, so which means this makes teachers quite difficult for them to handle, since there are a lot of students in one class, and when all students depend on teacher for them to get inputs, it makes the teacher quite hard to handle the whole classroom. Okay. Other than that, for this team, we also got another keyword, which is parental attitude. So most of the teachers, what they mentioned is that parents actually, they serve as a problem as well for them, especially when the parents are too overprotective against their children. So whatever the children do, when the teacher wants to reprimand them, the students tend to let the parents know, and the parents get involved, and this makes the teachers have to be very careful in handling the students, to the extent that they have to think very thoroughly whatever action, whatever management techniques that they're going to do in class. They have to think thoroughly that it doesn't involve any parents later on. So that's one thing they say, it really affects their classroom management techniques as well. Okay, and finally, we also found another problem was there's no standardization among teachers. So for example, let's say if one teacher, they set a rule in their classroom, the another teacher, maybe that rule doesn't work in their classroom anymore, which means the rules that teachers set, it varies according to teachers. So when there's no standardization, what happens, it actually makes the teacher feel difficult to handle the class, because all the teachers, they have their own set of rules and regulations. So this makes the children confused as well. So it serves as a problem for the teachers too. Okay, so that's for the first theme that we found, which is problems encountered by teachers. For the next one is the techniques associated or used to overcome or avoid the problem. Okay, as for the another theme that we found is techniques used to overcome or avoid the problem. Okay, so for this team, what we found is that teachers, they use reward and punishment system. Most of the teachers, they use this system to avoid the problems. Okay, so this reward and punishment, it depends on teachers as well. And then besides that, most of them also remind the students about the rules. So this is one of the technique that they used, right? Which means that before the start of a class, they will always remind the students about their rules and regulations that they need to follow. Okay, next, the usage of PAK elements, which is the 21st century latest elements. So teachers, most of them, they incorporate these techniques into the class to avoid the problems. Other than that, they also set a systematic task approach, which means that I don't know what it is. Okay. Other than that, teachers also mentioned that they carry out sharing sessions in class to overcome problems, which means that when they always, before the start of a class, they form groups, and the groups, they have to like discuss, they focus on teamwork. Okay, so they believe that through these teamwork and sharing sessions, they are able to overcome certain problems. Although this doesn't work for all kind of problems, but it helps them to tackle certain problems in particular. Okay, so this was what we found out from the techniques used to overcome the problems. Okay, and next, we also asked them about the effectiveness of the management techniques. So this is another theme that emerged from our finding, and from this, most of the teachers, they said that the management techniques actually lead them to feel satisfied with what they're doing. So which means overall, all the teachers were satisfied with their management techniques. Okay, they see it seems to work. And besides that, they also say that this kind of techniques actually, it increase the students' learning keenness, which means students are more keen to learn new things. Okay, they are more interested to learn more things through these techniques used. And besides that, this also result in improved academic results, which means with the usage of this kind of techniques mentioned previously, they noticed that there is an improved academic result because students have started to pay more attention in class. So which also, as a result, which also leads to their improved result, right? And they also say that they can ensure very smooth learning process in class. Since this management technique works, they have less difficulty in managing the students in class. Hence, a smooth teaching and learning process is ensured. So basically, this is what we found out from our finding of this mini research project. So overall, we felt it was a very good opportunity for us to carry out this mini research project. We learned a lot of new things, a lot of new techniques, and we really would like to thank Professor Hamdan for giving us this opportunity so that we can actually explore more, and we hope in near future we can carry out more research projects like this. So overall, we like to thank everyone, and yeah, signing off from you, the three of us.
Thank you.
Thank you.